Jay-Z and Beanie Sigel. Everybody's been asking me to talk about them, but I didn't want to talk about them because hip-hop beef has turned into such an easy, boring topic, and I'm a big fan of both guys, so I didn't want to take sides. But basically, if you haven't been following, which you shouldn't have been, Jay-Z and Beanie Sigel have been beefing for about a month now. Well, I mean, technically that's not true because the beef is only going one way, so it's like an unrequited beef, which is the saddest kind of beef you can have. It started out when Beanie dropped a 7-minute song all about Jay-Z, airing out various types of shady business that went on between them over the years. And then Beanie went on Charlemagne's radio show to do an interview where he went after Jay-Z for 38 more minutes and aired out their dirty laundry in great detail. At that point, Jay-Z did respond briefly in an interview, brushing the whole thing aside, and then used his secret Masonic temple connections to get Charlemagne fired. But for the most part, Jay didn't really take the bait and continued his post-ethering non-beef policy. So it seemed like this one would go away quietly. That is, until 50 Cent swooped in like the Tooth Fairy and started sprinkling his magic beef dust everywhere, making a big show out of standing next to Beanie and taking his side, making another song with Beanie where he calls Jay-Z a Grey Poupon eater, and basically using Beanie as a pawn to try and set off the clash of the titans once and for all between Jay and 50. So then after that happened, Jay-Z didn't respond at all. He's like one of those British dudes with the big hats. You just can't get anything out of him. So after that, it was pretty much clear to everyone that this beef wasn't going to work out and it was time to move on. Or at least it was clear to everyone except Beanie Sigel, who was still trying to make fetch happen this weekend with another diss track, which unlike the first two tracks wasn't even a good song and just, I mean, it just, here, you can listen to it yourself. Okay, Beanie, seriously, it pains me to have to listen to that, and it pains me to have to talk about this, because I love Beanie Sigel as a rapper, but Beanie, you need to stop this. You're killing me right now. Have you ever seen that movie Swingers, where the guy keeps calling the girl's answering machine and leaving messages, and it keeps getting more and more awkward and embarrassing until you want to go jump out of a window on his behalf? That's what you're doing to me right now with this song. I know this is hard to accept, but there comes a point in every relationship where you have to tell yourself he's just not that into beefing with you. Our only hope now is that Jay-Z will break the tension by answering back just out of a sense of charity. And he did take a little shot at 50 on that awards show last night, so there is still hope. And as much as we all say we hate beef, if Jay and 50 really went at it, you know we'd all be in the front row with our popcorn. Don't front. So I'm gonna make a plea to Jay-Z right now. If you're watching this, help us get some closure. You've been hanging out with Oprah. I know you know what closure is. Just so we can all walk away from this with a little dignity, take some shots back at those guys, man. Just even if your heart's not in it, throw us a little pity beef. In the spirit of holiday giving, just 16 bars about 50 before Christmas, with a couple of lines about Beanie mixed in. That's all I ask. You gotta do this for us, man. We've been good all year. We deserve this. I still tell people Takeover was better than Ether. I'm with you.